y'all. This is my husband, Jared.
This is my wife, Jenny.
And this is Cherry Pie Cottage.
Coming at you.
Yep, number 18.
Episode 18.
We're legal adults.
Yep.
Woohoo!
Our podcast can buy things.
Yes. Not that it needs to.
No.
We don't do any of the things that it could buy.
No. It can vote. Our podcast can vote. Let's go with that.
Yes.
Okay.
It can vote. So what you drinking?
I am drinking my Kona chocolate macadamia coffee.
Ooh.
It's very good.
It's very good coffee.
Very good. With my butter toffee creamer in it.
It is almost 4 o'clock on Black Friday, which is November 23rd.
Yep.
So I'm drinking tea. Green tea chai. With a little bit of heavy cream. That's it.
So what's been going on, babe?
Christmas?
Christmas has not been going on. Not yet.
Yes, it is. It is the day after Thanksgiving. So I am allowed to talk about it, even though I talk about it before that all the time. So, but, we had Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was yesterday. We went down to my parents' house and spent it with my parents and my sister and my grandmother. It was really nice because I didn't have to make an entire Thanksgiving dinner all to myself.
Yep.
So.
I smoked a turkey.
Oh, it was good.
It was so good.
So good. So needless to say, we don't have a snack attack today.
No snack attack.
No, it's just not going to happen. Because I've already done a lot of cooking.
Yes.
Today was Black Friday. We have our Black Friday. I mean, this is going up Monday, so y'all would have already missed it by now.
Yeah.
But I did have a Black Friday sale for Thanksgiving and Black Friday. It was
25%.
25% off.
Hopefully y'all got to take advantage of it.
Yes. Off of it, bags and charms only. The yarn was not included. We did have our first update of yarn.
Yes.
Woohoo! And then Saturday through Monday, which Saturday is Small Business Saturday. And I hope y'all went and supported a lot of small businesses. And then Monday is Cyber Monday. So Saturday through Monday, I have free shipping on all U.S. orders.
But by the time you get to see this, that will have already expired too.
Unless you get it up early.
Maybe.
Yeah, because we have no plans for this weekend. For the first time in a long time, we have no plans. Yeah. We did get out and do some Black Friday shopping, but we didn't get out until like 11:30.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
We are not the people that get up at 2 a.m. to go stand in line at Best Buy to get 10% off of a CD. Yeah, so,
and we go to actually buy gifts for other people.
Yep.
Meaningful gifts, not just because we can get it cheap. So.
Well, plus I needed a new pair of boots today.
Yes.
So, and I got a nice pair of boots.
Yes, he did.
I did. Probably the nicest boots I've ever owned.
Yep. We picked up a pair for Stinkbug, which he has been begging for a pair of boots for a while. And they're kind of pricey because, he is 11 and his foot's still growing. So we got it, a size bigger?
Probably a size bigger than what he needs.
Yeah,
but just that way he can grow into them and actually wear them longer.
Yeah, and the reason why we know that they're a size bigger is because his foot is the same length as mine. So I tried it on, and it fit my foot, so we'll know it'll fit his. His is just slightly wider than mine, but they'll stretch as he wears them. So, and they're for church and just going out. He's not going to be hunting in them or playing in them.
No.
But he will be ecstatic. So we are officially done Christmas shopping for Stinkbug. Yay! Yep. I got to finish up for Monkey, but she's so easy. I have to stop myself because she is so easy. The other thing that's been going on is he went and got all of the Christmas lights up on the house before Thanksgiving.
Yep. I sure did.
Fun.
And I'll put some pictures of the outside of the house up for y'all to see.
Yeah, later in the episode.
Later. But.
Because he forgot to put up all the other pictures I took of the rest of the house.
You didn't even have to nag me about putting the lights up.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. It's because I let him go hunting that Saturday. And that was the deal, is he needed to get them up before Thanksgiving. So. But You want to tell them about our other dog?
Yeah, so we are down to just one dog. Because one of them could not play by the rules. She kept wanting to pick fights and be aggressive towards our other dogs, so she went bye-bye. Not in a mean way. Not in a mean way. In a rather humane way, she went bye-bye. So
yeah, bye-bye as in she's not in our house anymore.
Yeah, that's it.
We took her to the shelter. But it's mostly because she started to fight and she went through my hand to get to the other dog and got me. Mm-hmm. And with our children here, that was just not a safe issue. Because both of our children like to get down on their level and lay on the ground and let them lay around them. And Nala was usually good with humans until she got jealous or mad, and then she forgets humans are around.
Yes.
So, but since we only have one dog, we have the Santa that hangs off your roof. And she can see it from the front door. And so every once in a while she forgets that it's not even every once in a while. Quite often she forgets that it's there and thinks it's somebody climbing up under our roof and barks at it. It's quite funny. So, do you have anything else to talk about what's been going on?
I think that's it, really. My hunting trips so far have been rather unsuccessful.
Your first one was successful.
My first one was good. The last two that I've been on have been kind of, I get skunked and not enjoying that. So, but I've got another one coming up on the 1st.
Yep.
I got a pheasant hunt coming up on the 1st. And
for veterans in the area.
Yep. For local military and veterans. So hopefully that one will turn out better. Mm-hmm. So the next thing that I want to talk about is we're in the final stretch of the MAL. November 30th is the last day for the MAL. So if you've got projects to get in there, get them in there. And again, if you don't have a Ronald McDonald House near you, contact us. We'll get you our address and you can send them to us and we'll donate them here.
Yep, absolutely.
So, but this is it. We're coming down to the wire here. Mm-hmm. So, and we got a few more things we need to get together for our donations.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
Yeah, I think unfortunately we're not going to be able to take and volunteer because I think it's like a whole process.
Maybe.
So.
Maybe, but we can make food.
Yes.
We can make some food and take it up there and.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We'll contact them and see if they have any food restrictions first.
Yeah.
But, so, also, in case you noticed, the other thing that's been going on, I chopped my hair off. It was about to the middle of my back, and I was done. So I went and cut it. So he went hunting, came home, and his wife had extremely short hair.
Extremely.
But you don't mind. You like it.
I do.
So.
I do. It's okay.
It's only okay.
It's only okay. Mm-hmm. So now it's time for faux party.
Do you have any faux?
I don't know why you ask me that every time. It is an exercise in futility to ask me if I have any faux.
Uh-huh. Well, I have two.
Let's just assume that I have not finished anything.
Okay.
So.
Well, I have two faux. Both are not for me. So I finished the hat design that I'm doing for Monkey. I have to block it and wrap it up. But here we go.
Didn't you show that last time?
Nope, I showed it partially. I hadn't done it yet. I was working on the decreases. So, and it's like extremely rapid decreases because I wasn't putting the texture into the decreases. So I wanted the decreases to be the same amount of rows in between each texture row. So, and this was knit out of holding a fingering and a DK together. And this was the fingering. It's a self-striping yarn from Desert Vista Dye Works on her sparkle base. And it was Seas on Body, the Ursula colorway. And I held that together with, where is it? Here it is. Looking Glass Fiber Arts Tweed Sheep DK on the Deer Mane colorway. So, and I had a full skein, and I think that this is probably about 50 grams left, if not slightly more. I don't know yet, I haven't weighed it. So, I would say you could get away with one of the Felici balls of self-striping from Knit Picks and a skein of DK to make this hat. And even then, if you wanted to get 2 full skeins, you could probably get 2 hats out of them. I'm not 100% yet. I just need to weigh it. But I know for a fact that you could do a 50 gram, depending on how tight your gauge is and how tall you want it. So, and that's what it looks like. So, the texture's not super tight, but you can definitely see the self-striping in it. So, and my plan is to get this out January 1st. Don't take my word for it. I still have to figure out what I'm going to type it up on.
I told you could just use my computer.
I know, but I don't want to have to use your computer every time I want to type up a pattern. That's the only problem. So, there's that one. And then my other faux was, I don't remember the name, sorry. Follow Your Curve Fingerless Mitts. Pattern by Ann B. Hansen Design. And I used a 50 gram skein of our yarn. This is Grape Aid. And this is how much I had left. And I knit a pair of fingerless mitts. Take my ring off because I don't want to. These are from my friend who loves purple and really, really wanted a pair of fingerless mitts. And I do believe that this is a free pattern. So, and it shows up with a semi-tonal, maybe a slightly speckled, but I wouldn't do a full variegated with it because then you wouldn't be able to see the design. But I was very pleased with this, and it did not take me very long at all to finish. So that's one more Christmas gift off the needles.
Whoop,
whoop,
whoop.
whoop. So, but that's all the faux I have. Well, that aren't in shop news. I'll show you the other faux in shop news. Which these should be in the next update too. We just don't know when the next update's going to be yet. So, now, in lieu of breaking news, because he has no new jokes right now. And he's not really feeling trying to get
It's
more.
getting harder and harder to find ones that I haven't already told, or ones that would, you know, actually work.
He is actually going to put in all the other Christmas photos of the house.
Yes.
So we'll get some of the outside at night and during the day. Which means you probably should go do it as soon as we're done recording.
Well, I could always do it tomorrow.
Yes. But I had them done last week and he just didn't put them in.
Forgot to put them in.
Yeah.
So.
It happens. But.
So at this time, Christmas house. And now it's time for
Whip It. Whip It Good. You want to go first? Or you want me to show them what I'm whipping up?
I'll go first because you have like 43 whips.
I do not.
That you have to show.
I have 4. Rude.
So, I will go ahead and go. And as usual, I am working on my sweater. So you can see where I had to bind off some stitches to create the cowl neck start right there in the middle. And I think I'm about to where it changes again. Probably add the sleeves in. I'm not sure yet.
I don't know.
I don't know how that would work. It's going to be interesting. Stitches. It's going to be interesting. So, that's where I'm at. Got all of that. And the break for the cowl neck. Or the V-neck. Shawl collar, if you will.
Yeah. It's a V-neck shawl collar.
V-neck shawl collar. So, that is that's my whip. I haven't really worked on much of anything last couple weeks. I've barely worked on this.
Yeah. Mine's been on hunting or getting honeydews done.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And now I'm out of coffee.
Aw.
Sad day.
Dear. Can you reach my phone over there?
Yes.
Okay. So, all of mine, nope, that's a lie. Half of mine are for other people, I think. Yeah, I believe that's right. And I actually have another one I've been working on. I just can't show you because it's for him for Christmas. So I am knitting Stink Bug a hat. And this is, the orange is our Hunter Camo colorway. And I'm doing it on fingering. And then the blue was just some leftover I had, I think Molly's yarn. I'm not 100% sure. I don't have the thing in my bag. So, but I am doing twin number 2 of the Cozy Up Girls new hat pattern. But I'm doing it on fingering instead of DK. Four Sisters Toque collection. So, and I am doing that one. I plan on doing the Chatterbox, which is Jamie's hat, but I have to wait till after Christmas. Because I have too many other things I need to be knitting on. So I'm trying not to cast on new things for myself right now. Because as we know, I'm a very selfish knitter. Just am.
We both are.
Yes. So I will work out the decreases for myself probably. I'm not 100% sure yet because my stitch count is definitely a lot more than what it says. But I'm really liking it, and that orange is like super bright.
Yeah.
So.
But that's what you want if you're going to wear that hunting.
Yes, which is what he wanted.
Yeah.
So, but he is super excited about this color because he's the one that designed this colorway. He doesn't know about the hat. He wants me to knit him a hat for hunting. He just doesn't know he's getting it for Christmas. That's the thing. And then the other thing I'm making for Stink Bug is another Cozy Up pattern. It is, well, I'm all tangled. Hold on.
All wrapped up, all tied up, all tangled up in my yarn. I'm all wrapped up, all tied up.
What in the world? I've got like 4 balls hanging off of these because I'm holding fingering doubling for this. This is the JoJo slipper sock, or
Joe's Perfect Slipper sock.
Yeah, it's either Joe's or JoJo's. I can't remember. But I'm knitting them taller than what the pattern calls for because that's what he wants. So, ooh, and those pops of colors are showing more.
Oh, yeah.
So it's mostly navy with just blips of color. So, ooh, and you can see the pattern there. But I'm just on the leg now. So, and then I put these down to cast on the hat and the mitts. So there's that. But, and you're sure you have no other whips to work on, to show?
Nope.
You know, you could at least work on socks.
Good.
You know, the ones you've had on.
No, we don't worry about those.
I'm telling you, if you'll just let me finish them for you, you'd have a pair of socks.
I have pairs of socks.
You have 2 pairs.
Because you won't knit them tall enough.
That one's far enough along that I will probably knit them longer. It's when I'm knitting his size 12 socks is when they get cut short.
It's not like size 12 is that unheard of.
They're big feet. So, my next project, which all of my projects were in Christmas bags, is my Christmas socks. That I really got to get a move on now because my friend who I'm teaching how to knit and the ones that I knit the gloves for is knitting her first pair of socks and she's to the heel now. So I was trying to get these to the heel so I could show her how to do the heel on these socks. So let's see if I'm there yet. Probably not. Ooh. I just need another 1/2 inch. Woot woot. So, and these, I'm hoping to have done by Christmas. But we'll see, because I really want to knit these super tall. And it depends on how much of my knitting for Christmas I get done. So, this is by Sheeby Fibers, etc. And it's the minty colorway. And I, well, love these socks so much. She is on Etsy. Sheepy Fibers. Yep, Sheepy Fibers, etc. And her yarn is so soft and squishy. And sheepy smelling. It's great. And here it is in the cakes. Because I don't do one at a time. Because then I never would have a pair of socks, ever. I'd get so bored. So there's that one in my really cool bag that I got from my Christmas bag swap partner. Words. Can't talk today. And then, bag keeps falling. In my Prairie Dye Studio bag with my Cozy Up pin is dun-dun-dun-dun, another Cozy Up pattern. This is my Sarah shawl. And my brain finally wrapped around it and I got it. I am knitting this out of Artistic Lily on her Gotta Have, what is it?
Gotta Have sock base?
Gotta Have shawls, which is 100% merino. Vintage Valentine's. Huh?
Nothing.
You were close. And on our, and then my contrast is the samey colorway. That is like really dark. Darker than what it is in real life. It's more of like a burgundy color with some pops of purple in it. Here and there. But this is our samey color. Oh, there it is. That's our samey colorway. And it's samey because it's mostly Jamie with a little bit of Sarah. And I don't know when that's going to come to the shop, but it is going to come to the shop at some point. So, here we go. I love this so much. Now that I finally wrapped my brain around it and got it to cooperate with me. And I've had no more issues. So, yay! So, and I don't think I'm going to do the brioche border. I'll do the brioche in my wrap, snap that wrap. But I don't think I'm going to do the brioche on this one.
Why not?
Because increases, decreases, whereas that one is all the same stitches every row. Mm-hmm. And I just really don't want to. That's really mostly it.
I think that's the majority of it, yeah. It's because she's scared.
I am not scared of it. I'm not scared of it at all.
It's like a big hairy spider.
No. What it is that I don't want to have to sit there and concentrate on it as much. So, oh, and on this one, I did not do the fancy cast on that they did. because I needed something that was quick and I didn't have to pay attention to. So, but when I knit my chatterbox hat, I will definitely do the faux brioche brim. That is my plan. Now it's time for
My Precious!
We actually have 2 segments for this. But this one is just regular My Precious. I did the Get Your Yarn Wishes Granted. And the first one that I got, I requested Indie Dye, a skein of Indie Dye DK or worsted. And my lovely friend, Amy, from Happy Little Yarn, which y'all should go check her out because her yarn is fantastic. She's at happylittleyarn.com. Sent me a skein. Oops, it's upside down. This is Bunny Sneezes, which I think is hilarious. And then she also sent me this skein, which is Mermaid Fiesta. And then she also sent me this skein, which is Flight of the Unicorn. And these need to all go in one project together. I just don't know what. But these are fantastic. These are like my colors. And this is on her worsted weight base, which is 220 yards, 100% superwash merino. And it is fantastic. It is so soft and squishy. Feel.
Ooh.
And sheepy smelling. So, that was my first one. I only asked for 1 and then she sent me 3. Oh my goodness. So, but thank you. I already told her thank you. But thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is awesome. Because the only worsted I had before was No Makers. And that has to be like a super special project, so I can't get her anymore. So.
My turn?
No, I have one more My Precious. Do you have a My Precious? I thought that was your Christmas one.
That's what that's what
No, those are for what's on the tree.
Oh. Well, no, I guess I don't.
Yeah.
So for My Precious, I have this iPhone charger.
That's actually mine.
Nobody asked you. Standard 2-pin. Got the lightning connector right there. I love it. It's great. Your turn.
The other thing I asked for was a tonal fingering weight indie dyed yarn. Bonus points if it was Tweety. And oh my goodness, did she
Deliver.
Yes. Now I can't remember her name.
Words,
yes. I don't know if I can say her name. Amy, I know I could. And she sent me this along with a bag of treats, which are all gone. My children ate most of them. And she made a bag. Isn't that cute? I love this fabric. And then the inside.
Does she have a tag on the bag?
Mm-mm. Oh. She just decided to make it.
Well, that was nice of her.
Yeah. So, awesome. Very awesome. So that's all I have for My Precious. I didn't buy anything. I granted wishes and then I got wishes granted. So, yay. So y'all go check out Amy at Happy Little Yarn. She is awesome. So now it's time for
My Christmas Precious!
Do you want to go first? Do you want me
I'll
to?
go first.
Okay.
I'll go first. So this was a gift from my lovely aunt, who is also an artist. She does a lot of mural work. She does landscape painting. She does portrait paintings.
Canvas painting.
Canvas. And I'll put a link to her website. She has a website.
I think so. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure she does. I'll put a link to it at the bottom here. And y'all can go check it out. I know she sells some of her stuff. But this was a coffee mug that she made. She didn't make the mug. She just painted it. And
all 4 of us have it.
Yeah. All 4 of us have one.
Michael's is a different size.
It's just a snowy landscape. Got a little stick there with a river. And she put her names on them. Misspelled her name, but that's usual.
This was also before our son was born.
Yeah,
this was early on.
2006 is when she made these, and it's held up surprisingly well because I use it every year. Mm-hmm. So, see? And then there's hers. She got the little fence going. Mm-hmm. Oh, you got a little cardinal in there too. I don't think I ever noticed that.
Isn't that something she always does? Is she puts birds in?
Well, maybe. I have birds, but they're all way off in the distance.
Yeah.
So.
But I feel like she always puts a bird in her painting.
There's my birds. But she's extremely talented, and I'm not just saying that because she's my aunt.
No, she really is.
She really is. She is super talented.
And she's a quilter.
Oh yeah, she quilts. We'll have to put a picture in of the Texas quilt that she made.
The one I use.
Yeah.
All the time.
She made her a quilt, or made us a quilt for Christmas last year, but she uses it more than anybody.
Wasn't last year, it was the year before last.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were still living in the rental.
Yeah, it was. You're right.
But I use it all the time. I don't let him use it.
No, she does not.
But in my defense, I did make you a big giant blanket.
Yes.
That fits you from head to toe.
And I may put a picture of that in as well.
Okay. So my precious came from Okinawa. Because I also would, if it wasn't, I have a few of them. But they're called kokeshi dolls. And it's like the tall ones that look like the Japanese girls. Made out of wood, like hand carved. But this is a snowman kokeshi doll. Handmade. And it comes out every single year. Yeah, made by Woody Craft and made in Japan. See? So, I
was going to laugh if it said made in China.
That was made in Japan. A friend of ours got it for me because she knew I collected these kind of things and that I love snowmen. So, I absolutely love this so much. And it's like solid wood, hand painted and carved. So, see? But that's my Christmas precious. But so I have to preface this next section with, yes, it's shop news, but if you don't already know, the Cozy Up girls are doing an MCAL in January. And so I've been dyeing up tonals for the shop. So I have 2 options that I need help deciding. But I will lead with this one is the non-repeatable one that we showed last week. But I was thinking more either muted or bright, but this is the muted one. I could pair it with this, which is from Yarnberry, and it's the Just Jane colorway, with another one of our tonals that this one was drying last time, so that's why I didn't show it. This one's called Old Lace, and that's showing up pretty well.
Yeah.
It's not really, it's got a little bit of a pinky tone, but it's mostly cream. So I could do those 3 together for a more muted one, because you need 1 speckled and 2 tonal. Or I could do this for my speckled, which is Mothy and the Squid Industrial Accident, which is 85% merino and 15% Donegal.
I got you that one.
Yes, you did. So, and it's mostly grays with like these neon bright pops of color. Since we're talking neon, I was thinking I could pair it with that is blowing that out, but that is really about that color. This is the pink colorway.
Pink. Spelled with A's, not I's. Pink.
Pink. No, I'm spelling it with I's. And also do it with the hot green colorway. So, there's that option, or this option. I think I'm leaning more towards this, but at the same time, I need some more muted toned wraps.
I think you
shawls.
do because you've already got one that's got that pink and green in it.
Yeah.
So I think you need to do
I have the Snap
one.
That wrap that's got the hot pink in it.
I think the muted one would be better.
So let us know down below what you think.
So here, hold them up. Option A.
Which is muted.
Option B.
Which is?
Pank pank.
Pank pank. No, this option is bright and this is muted.
Right.
So, and I'm still trying to figure out how to recreate this one. Because I love this one so much. This was an ook and it was just let's get the rest of the dye out of the pot. So I will try and recreate it, but I'm not 100% sure I can. So the next update is going to be tonals. We're pretty sure. Depending. We might restock some of the other. But these are the 3 tonals so far that we have. Hot green, pank pank, and old lace. I think we might have to call it pank pank now.
I'm telling you. Spelled with A's. Pank pank.
So, let me know what you think of these colors if this is something you'd like to see. And in other shop news, you've got to stop knitting because you have to show.
I do. Okay.
So, in other shop news, we did our first yarn update. Today.
It went active at 10:30.
Yes.
This morning, Friday, the 23rd.
Yes.
Yes.
At 10:30 in the morning.
Right. So
there might still be some in there by the time this goes up.
Yeah, by the time y'all are watching this, there may or may not be any left.
We'll put something here if it's all gone.
Yeah.
So, and we could do pre-orders if we needed to.
Right.
So let's start with this one.
Okay.
So he's got them on DK and I've got them on fingering. So our first colorway that we're going to show y'all is called Grape Aid. So, and this is like deep purples and deep, well, yeah, blues right there.
Let's see. There's a bit of deep blue right in there.
Yeah.
So this is Grape Aid.
Yep.
And these, I love this base.
Yeah.
I do.
This base is.
Smells good.
It's super soft and
really squishy.
But this is what that one looks like knit up. So I should have brought the socks over here. Maybe.
Mostly.
This one, yeah.
Mostly.
It's not going to have as much white.
This was our test skein.
Yeah.
That she knit that out of.
So this one's not going to have as much white as what's showing up in here.
Right.
So I'm calling this a semi-tonal because the colors blend so well. So I would use this when it calls for a tonal. So, but that's just me. You can do with it what you like. Do you want to show yours?
Sure.
Okay, you want to show your...
Alright, so this one is Kentucky Rain. And again, I have the DK. She has the fingering. This is just a bright blue and a dark gray speckled. And when it speckles, it kind of runs. Mm-hmm. So, but this should knit up similar to this.
Yes, again, this was on DK and was our original.
Our test skein. Mm-hmm. This was the very first one that I knit up was on this. Or dyed up was on this. So... Mm-hmm.
But it should, because when I dyed this, because he was working, so I had to dye the ones for the shop. His job in the dyeing is more of helping come up with new colorways. Right.
So, which I have an idea for one that, if y'all remember, I showed Hedwig.
Yes.
And I'm going to modify Hedwig, and it won't be Hedwig anymore. Mm-mm. It'll be a rather notorious highwayman.
Yes.
If any... Ooh. Quick quiz. Which highwayman do you think it might be? Mm. If you even know any highwaymen.
Yes, he's not from America, though. I can tell you that much.
No, not an American highwayman. But that is how Kentucky Rain mostly should knit up.
Also talking about the Hedwig colorway, I want to knit up some colorways called Neon Hedwig.
Yes.
Where it's the same concept, but it's like neon colors. So half the skein would be like this color, speckled with this color and charcoal gray or black. So, and I could do this color, and we have a neon purple and a neon blue.
Yep.
So
our next color is one that you're not likely to see again, because it's the horse of a different color.
We all know I love Wizard of Oz. So, of course, we were going to have a Wizard of Oz colorway in the first update.
And you will see this more.
Yes.
The color is not going away.
And I have ideas for more Wizard of Oz colorways.
Let's see if we can get some of these little pops that are in there. Yep.
So I am actually currently in my head working on one called Poppies. And it has to be said like that.
Yes.
I love...
Trademark.
I love the little pops. But you have the green for the Emerald City. And then all the little pops of colors for the horse that changes colors. Hence the name, horse of a different color. Which we watched Wizard of Oz last night.
I love that green. I really do.
You want me to dye you up a tonal?
Maybe.
For your hat that you're designing?
I am designing a hat.
He's designing a hat in his head right now.
Yes, it's all in my head. I probably have delusions of how I'd be able to make this hat. But
we've requested books from family members on designing.
Yes.
So, but this was my test skein. So that one, and this is a 64 stitches around. So it should knit up similar to this. So, yay. And I have, actually no, I don't have anything of this because this is a lot brighter than the original. So, and then the last one, somebody...
Not the last one, we got this one still.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that one first.
Okay.
Okay, this one is Monkey's Blues. And this is lots of bright blues colors because our daughter is obsessed with the bright blues.
We're all looking for blues yarn. We're all looking for blues yarn.
Occasionally, you get like these little pops of yellow from where the dye broke. And I decided that I liked it, so I'm just going to leave it.
That one the one on mine shows up.
Yeah.
Well. Just that weird little...
And it's just
of yellow.
It's where the dye breaks on the water. So I'm going to leave it in there, and I just wanted to let y'all know that be aware.
Yes.
So
we weren't sloppy with our dyes. It's just the way the dye split.
And it's just enough to be interesting because there's a whole bunch more. Well, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. I don't know if y'all can see that, but but this one our daughter designed. She knows how to knit, but usually she's like, it takes me too long, so Mom, can I just pick the pretty yarn and you knit it for me? When we started dyeing yarn, she's like, Mom, can I pick a bunch of blues and you dye one up for me so I can knit a hat? So that's what I did, and so this is why it's called Monkey's Blues. Because these are her colors that she is obsessed with. And between the DK and the fingering, which I dyed both of these at the exact same time, that one takes more of the blue than this. There's more white in the fingering. I don't know why it does that.
Get some purple in there too.
Yeah, that's one of the blues she picked.
Oh.
Violet.
Violet?
Not.
It is
Brilliant.
violet purple.
Brilliant violet. Well, there's another dyer that has a colorway called Violently Violet.
You mean violently violet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Violently Violet. Words. I need to dye up that colorway. That's what I need to do. So somebody last week commented, said, well, where's the pink? Well, there's the pink.
And this is Punk Watermelon.
So, and I intentionally did not dye up a lot of pinks because I love pink. And I wanted to make sure I had enough variety in the shop for other people. So it's mostly pink with these little pops of greens in it because rind. But watermelon is mostly red.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to do pink because pink is so much prettier. Got
a real good pop of green right there.
Mm-hmm. So, but I love it. So this is, like he said, punk watermelon.
So this is what's in the shop. Some of it has already sold. We know that.
We still have at least one of each color on each base.
Yes.
In the shop. Some of them have two.
Yes.
But
so the only bases we have right now are the DK and the fingering.
Right.
Both of them are 75-25 merino nylon. And for now, any other colors we dye up will only be on those bases. Right. It might not be on both, but that'll be it.
We plan on getting some other bases. Like I'd like to get some tweed in. We'd like to get just 100% merino for fingering and DK. But right now we're starting out with just the sock bases because that seems to be the easiest one skainers that people can buy. Right. So, but like with the tonals, I'd love to get some of the more. And this was our old base, so our new base is not going to be this fluffy.
So, go to our shop, take a look.
Yep. Oh. And the name of the shop is Cherry Pie Cottage, and we're on Etsy.
Yes. So, great Christmas gifts for your knitting friends and family.
Or, you know, buy it for yourself, wrap it, and put it under the tree.
Yeah. Surprise yourself.
Yeah.
So,
there's also bags and charms in there. I did not update any of those because we were busy doing the yarny stuff.
Yes.
Which is so much more fun. And because we are dyeing now, the charm updates are going to be fewer and far in between. Just that's the business. Sorry. I can dye up yarn and sew up bags quicker than I can do charms.
Yes.
Because charms, when I do them, are kind of an all-day thing. Because they take a lot more handcrafting and everything. I'm not saying I'm not going to ever do them again. It's just going to not be as often.
Right.
So, and if I sell out of some that are really popular, I'll put more in the shop. But, so we have some really exciting sets in mind and some mini skein sets to match some of the fabric that I bought.
This is news to me. When
I bought the fabric, I showed it to you and I said, hey, we could dye up yarn to go with this and make sets. You're like, oh, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm sure I've seen it. I just don't remember it.
We only had the conversation once, so he doesn't remember it. It's got to be at least 3 times.
So it's like it didn't even happen.
Totally. So that's all we have for shop news. Okay.
So our battery died.
Yeah, right in the middle of me talking. So the first thing that I'm casting on when I am done with all of the Christmas knits, which I won't be done with 2 of them. Well, 1 of them. When I get up to the decreases for Stinkbug's hat, I'm going to wrap it up, needles and everything, because I need him to try it on before I do the decrease to see if I need to go up further or not. What are you looking for?
Your tape measure. I know you had it up here. I just wanted to borrow it real quick.
Well, it was in here.
Anyway.
Put it. It might be in the bag with the socks.
Carry on.
Being distracting. So I want to cast on the Gabriella convertible knits. Mitts, not knits, because they are knitted, but it's not what I'm looking for. I had previously cast these on with another pair, with another skein of No Maker's worsted weight yarn. But then I got the thumb too small and it already bound off, so I tried to snip it and I went to undo it and it just kept going down the hand. So those were a wah wah. And the
Does the thumb convert too?
Yes. Huh. So on the back is a really pretty cable pattern. Well, that side. That side. But it's charted. And I can read charts, they just irritate me. So I went and wrote up all of it. Rather than trying to keep up with it.
Is this a free pattern?
I think so, I'm not 100% sure. It's by Doodlebug Knits, or sorry, by Dana Berry. Can't talk. So I think it's a free pattern, but I'm not 100% sure. I think when I got it, it was a free pattern. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking, because you're supposed to knit these on a size 3, I'm thinking I might go up to a size 4, just to give myself some more room. But I am going to try this again with some different no makers because the other one was more variegated. This is her blueberries colorway.
Blueberries.
On her worsted weight base, 218 yards. It's a squishy gnome, 100% merino. And the other ones were a brown and creamy color, and I thought that these might be better living here in West Texas where there's dirt blowing constantly.
You're gonna use up some of your no makers for
mitts
for stink bug?
No, these are for me.
Oh.
That's why I said when I am completely done with all my Christmas knits, this is the first one that I'm casting on for myself.
Oh, okay.
Because I've discovered I need some mitts. I just do. And I want to cast on, I'd like to get a pair of fingerless ones done, but that'll probably get done in the summer. That's with a lot of traveling and it's just round and round and round. So, but that is my plan. And if I am casting that on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, then that's the way it's going to be.
All right.
But I am not doing it until I have got all of my Christmas stuff knitted. So, and this is in one of my bags. I don't think I have any more of these in the shop. But these were the Southwest flowers with the floral coral. I still find that hilarious. Apparently they didn't because nobody bought any.
Oh well.
So
now it's time for what's on the Christmas tree.
Woot woot.
And as you can see behind us, we are shooting live on location from our Christmas tree.
Christmas tree. And you can see our topper's feet.
Yep. So
I can't do this. There you go.
There's one foot.
And there's the other foot where I'm pointing.
There's the other foot. Right there. Okay.
And here comes Kiki. Hi.
So my ornament that I'm showing is actually a pair of ornaments. And I don't know how long I've had these. I don't know when I got them or what. But it is Mickey and Minnie Mouse dressed as Santa and Mrs. Claus.
These were in the sets that you got from your parents' house.
Yes. After we got married, I went to my parents' house, my parents don't do Christmas anymore for personal reasons. But I went to their house and commandeered all of the ornaments that we had as I was growing up, all of their wrapping paper. I commandeered pretty much all of their Christmas decorations.
With your mom's permission.
Yeah, obviously with my mom's permission. But you got Santa Mickey right there. And his nose is kind of weird because of the paint ran off to one side on him. And then Minnie Claus. So again, don't know where we got these, don't know when we got these. I just know from the looks of them, they're probably from the 80s. But that's what I'm showing on my tree this episode.
And then the other one I'm showing, which is not, it's like one of many. But we try to, on the even years, to get a new family ornament.
Which we have to get one this year.
Yes. This was from 2016. We had just moved back. This was our first Christmas back in Texas. So, of course, we had to get, and we live in West Texas. The Panhandle and West Texas, we're kind of in that little area that's right between the Panhandle and true West Texas. But we do have cactus around.
Oh, yeah. We got loads of cactus.
But we also have tons of green. It's not like we have the desert landscape. So we have Jared and me and our 2 children. And this is from 2016. Woohoo. And if you look right there, that one, that's another one. And they're stockings that have all 4 of us. And then that one is our one from Hawaii. That one's my favorite. But it has our children's names written on it and 2.
And it says Mele Kaliki Maka.
Which means Merry Christmas in Hawaii.
Yep.
In Hawaiian. Hawaiian, not Hawaii. So, but yeah, we can't show you these because they have our children's names on them. And
it doesn't say stink bug and monkey.
No, it says their real names. And just to protect their privacy because we don't know how long we're going to be doing this. And so, and they're underage.
Yes.
So once they turn 18 and they say, hey, it's okay, then
yeah,
we'll do it. But for now, we're just not mentioning names. So, but that's all. That's all we have for what's on the tree. Y'all should tell us what's on your trees.
Yes. Share pictures of
yes.
one of your favorite ornaments.
I will open up a thread in our Ravelry group. What's
on your tree?
Yes. So that's, now it brings us to the tail end.
Womp womp.
So, speaking of our Ravelry group, please go in and join our Ravelry group. Go into our thread, the Hey Y'all. Say, hey y'all.
Hey y'all.
We got a new one recently. 2 of them. I can't remember the other one. But the first one was asking about Wizard of Oz bags. I am currently looking for fabric. I just cannot find any that I like. So I am contemplating doing custom fabric. So, which means the price of the bags will be more because custom fabric costs more.
Obviously.
Yeah. So, but when we do that, because I've already, it'll probably be once I get a few more Wizard of Oz colorways. I'd like to do a mini set with the bags. That's my plan.
Okay.
So, then the other one was just, hey! So, she found us through Cozy Up. So, our Canada friends.
And if y'all watch us, but not the Cozy Up girls, by all means, go watch them.
We're actually fixing to watch theirs when we're done recording.
Watch us too, but
yes.
Watch them as well.
They're hilarious. They're 4 sisters, and they're all from Grand Prairie, Alberta, Canada. I cannot talk today, apparently.
So, right here on the YouTube, make sure and like and subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell so that way you get notified.
Or you can just, I don't ever do the bell because it annoys me. I always just subscribe and then I go in and check my subscriptions.
Yeah.
So I just didn't like the ding, 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 ding every time somebody posted something. But you can do it. We only post every 2 weeks, so it wouldn't be so annoying.
Well, not next month.
No. Next month we're doing Vlogmas. So 25 days of us.
I don't know if I could even handle that.
It will be a lot of baking, probably.
Yeah.
Because I do a lot of baked goods for Christmas gifts. And I make, one of them is going to be the whole process of peppermint bark. Because I make a whole bunch of peppermint bark.
One of mine could be when I smoke those turkey breasts.
Ooh, yes. So, but it's just going to be like 10 to 15 minutes videos. And it'll be mostly me and the kids because he's at work most of the day. And he's got to edit all of that at the end of the day. So he's got to have enough time to edit it and get it up.
Yep.
And our plan is to do same day. So like December 1st, the recording that we did for that day should go up December 1st. That is our plan. We'll see if that actually happens. It might be the day after. But I would really, really like to try and get it up on the same day.
We will try our best.
So it'll be like a little advent calendar of us. Yeah.
25 days of this, folks.
Oh, come on. You love us. That's why you're watching us now.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that's our episode.
Yep. God is good.
Read your Bible.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
And come the new year, we have some really exciting, what is the word I'm looking for?
News.
No.
Updates.
No.
Info.
No.
Opportunities.
You're not helping.
Theme parks.
Shut up!
Boxing Day.
No. You're really not helping. You're making it go further away from my mind. Not collaborations.
Team ups?
No. Because it's just us.
Okay, we'll edit this part out. What are you talking about?
Bags and yarn and charms all together.
Sets.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
I had it on the tip of my tongue and then you started naming stupid things. So then it just went bloop. Okay, now we're back.